Okay, welcome back. So what we need to do is we need to create a enhanced input action so we can get the character moving around. So what we are going to do is we are going to jump into the content section here. We're going to go to Paladin tutorial, and under here, the Paladin folder, we just want to right click, new folder, and just type in inputs. And when we go into inputs, we're going to double click inputs, and then what we're going to do is create another folder called actions. Inside actions, we are going to create, inside there we want to right click, we want to go to input and go to input action. We want a move input action, move IA for input action. We want to double click that. The only thing we really need to set is the value type. That is going to be an axis 3D vector. You want to click save. We can go ahead and close that out. Go back to the inputs. So all your actions are going to be in this folder. Then you want to right click, go to input, and we need a input mapping context. So this one, what we are going to do is we are going to name this, one main mapping context. Main mapping context. Then we're going to go ahead and open that up, double click. Now this is where all the mappings go. We go right here to mappings, and you want to click the plus sign, and down here on this drop down you want to choose your move action. Now there's different ways that you can set up the move action, because we're just going to use the WASD. You can select the key value just by clicking in here, that's yellow, and you can just hit the W key and then that's going to set that up. Or you can go here to drop down and choose keyboard and choose it this way. So what we need to do is, as far as for the triggers, there's not going to be anything, but for the modifiers you want to click the plus sign. Now on index 0 you want to choose swizzle input axis values. That is the mouthful. And under there you just want to double check the order YXZ. So that's all set, and of course the setting behavior is inherit settings from action. We don't need to change anything there. So that's good to go. Go ahead and click save. Now right up here we need to create another one. So you want to click this plus sign here. When you're creating this, sometimes I get mixed up and I click this one when I meant to click the plus sign, but you want to go to move IA, click that, and we have another one right here. You can go ahead and click that and then choose S. So now what we need to do is just look at the triggers. That's going to be 0. Then we want to look at the modifiers. We're going to have 2 arrays in there. So the first array, 0 indexed, it's going to be swizzle input axis values. And then in there you just want to just check the order YXZ. Now on index 1 we want to choose negate, which is right there, negate. You want to click that, X, Y, and Z. You want to make sure that those are chosen. And of course, the setting behavior is inherent settings from action. So that's set. And we just want to go to the next one, which will be D. We can go ahead and click the little keyboard there and we can press D. As far as for triggers, there's nothing set. For modifiers, there's not going to be anything set, and setting behavior is inherent settings from action. So all that's good, and we just want to click save. And then we want to click the plus sign right here. Now this one's for the A. Click the keyboard and click A, or press the A key. Now for triggers, it's going to be 0. Now for the modifiers, we want to click the plus sign. We want to go to index 0. This is going to be set to negate. So index 0 is negate, and we want to open this up and double check to make sure that these X, Y, and Z are set. And then we go to setting behavior, inherent settings from action, and you just want to click save. So now that we have the input actions and we have the context mapping set up, what we need to do is we need to jump into the C++ file and the header file and actually set all this stuff up inside the code. Thank you. Bye for now.